Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Futon under basketball booling. Basketballing. I fucked up.
Basketballing.
Oh,
But
you made it that?
no, it's still under Friday Night Futon because it's just like easy.
Oh,
But I feel like a good show name is still Basketballing. I'm still gonna call it that.
okay. I
But
appreciate
yeah,
that.
I've been waiting for this to do this episode, guys. I'm gonna hide my jersey to show you, Caleb. Mike might know what it is already just by taking a little peek sees. But I know Eddie has no idea what this is. But the hint who this player is my favorite off season news so far. But I'm gonna straight get into this to these some news. So first things first, we have the Lakers signing JJ Redick for 4 years. He is done with the podcast, both podcasts. How are y'all feeling with this signing?
Dude, I think it's a crazy signing. Just watching him on his podcast and then seeing him going from his podcast to being the coach of the Lakers when he did it with LeBron. I mean, it's crazy to see, but I mean, we kind of all saw it coming.
GM LeBron.
I hate that he's still in like the that he's in the
He
press
pulling the
conference still
strings back there,
saying
bro.
like I wasn't
He's
in.
pulling the strings back there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I don't know. I think JJ is one of probably the most knowledgeable people in maybe the entire world when it comes to basketball. But
Really? That's kind of a hot take.
I
I
hope
mean,
he
I don't
signs.
know.
I
It
heard he had
seems like he
rumors of
knows a
signing
lot about
Rajon Rondo on
basketball.
his staff. I'm really hyped for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe that's
Rajon Rondo?
ridiculous. Maybe that's a ridiculous
Coach.
take, but I think he knows quite a bit. But he's never coached before. I saw some graphic where it showed that he was like the Lakers coach, and then the thing above it was that he was a volunteer fourth grade boys basketball coach. So yeah, he has about as much experience as like us. Well, I mean, I'm sure he has more than us, but but
Nah,
Fourth grade
Nah,
basketball?
nah.
he's
but
literally
he
everywhere.
doesn't have like any experience, and now he's just
I'm surprised that you're not.
coach
I'm
of the
surprised that you
Lakers.
don't like this signing, Caleb. I think it's an excellent signing. I think it's a signing that's gonna help actually be there and hopefully will be there after the LeBron era, and that probably can help out with some just uh other internal issues with the Lakers. Um, we're gonna go on to the biggest news. I wanted to do a whole entire episode because of this news. I'm gonna let just Mike take over the floor with the Josh Giddey and Alex Caruso trade. I've been waiting to hear this. You've been able to
Oh
have some
man.
days simmering on it now. I didn't get to hear your first take reviews, which I kind of wish I did. But I listen, Mike, I'll let you have the floor. What do you think about this trade? A one for one. I don't know the last time we've ever seen a one for one trade.
Okay, so yeah, I don't remember the last time the Bulls have seen a one for one trade. I'm trying to think
I don't know
off
the
the
last
top
time
of
the
my head.
NBA one for one
But
trade.
anyways, when I first got the news, I was like, what? Like, especially being the first trade of the NBA offseason, it threw me very off guard. Like, and also Alex Caruso was on the like I felt like he was the least to be traded, like if we were gonna retool our roster. Like our front office kept mentioning that he was kind of the piece that he wanted the defense to build around. Like he wanted every player to look up to Alex and be that defensive type of menace. But they just traded him for for Josh Giddey out of nowhere. Um, I was really mad at first, which was understandable. Um, because Alex Caruso has just been a fan favorite for the Bulls. But um, after that, I kind of came to my senses. I was like, okay, Josh Giddey isn't that bad, and I heard what we were trying to get. It was either the 13th pick or Josh Giddey, and I definitely would have taken Josh Giddey over that. But Alex Caruso also has played maybe half of the games that he's been available for, like for the season. He's been like having injury problems, so that kind of made me realize like it's not that terrible of a trade. I'm just like really confused on what direction this team is going in because it doesn't make any sense to me. I can see they're trying to go younger, but like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Kind of follow-up question for you, Mike. I don't know if you saw. I saw on Twitter, or Twitter at least, that they were also looking to hand away Levine.
I mean, yeah, I hope they do because like they need to retool this roster and I love Levine as a player, but like it's time for him to find a new team, I think. I don't think he's ready to put it all into the Bulls again. I think that
So
time
you,
has
so you
passed.
feel like it's all on the shoulders of DeMar to lead Gideon, whoever we get for Levine, to victory.
I don't even know if DeMar is able to do anything. Like I think this roster just needs to rebuild. I think they just need to trade everyone,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's the thing I've been waiting for the most. I just feel like it's interesting because I feel like Zach Levine is like your most value, but then I feel like the most
It's dropped though. It's
the
dropped by
personnel
so
you
much.
get rid of the most, honestly, is probably Valanciunas. I mean, not Valanciunas, Vucevic.
Vucevic.
You probably need to get.
Yeah.
I
I
think
can't see him on
probably
this roster.
I think I think he'd be the person I'd be the most upset seeing come back. I just feel like him and DeMar DeRozan. I feel like just having also like DeMar DeRozan, you're just like you're playing in like that scheme of just like mid range shooting and stuff. I feel like at least Zach Levine, it's like it's somewhat more of a play style that we see have more success in the NBA than DeMar's stuff. But I feel like it's also more easier to play around than just DeMar pounding. But I also think you get the most value from Levine. So I do agree. I feel like you guys are somewhat having been pigeonholed for like some time.
Oh, we got a trade in the middle of the show.
For real? You're lying.
Really?
Wait, what?
It's not that big of a trade, but it's
Boys Bond,
see,
Boys Bond.
we're trading Denny. The Wizards are trading Denny Abdia
That's a huge.
Oh, shout out my boy
to the
Tamir.
Trailblazers. That's
Shout
pretty
out
big.
to
That's pretty
Tamir
big.
That's
for the Trailblazers.
crazy. Wait. For
Woo!
what? For what?
For
Shout out your boy
Malcolm
Tamir
Brogdon
Almoza.
and the 14th pick. Oh, damn, this is actually pretty big.
14th pick today
Yes,
Yeah, for
for
tonight.
today's draft.
for tonight.
Hmm
Wow.
Denny
Wow.
Avdia is a Trailblazer. That's kind of
Wow.
crazy. I
Wow,
mean,
that was
he
actually
went
Shout
Wait,
out
from
your
Chris
one
boy.
Haynes.
rebuild to another rebuild.
Chris Haynes just reported that DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls have came to a halt in their contract negotiation. He is expected to hit free
Oh,
agent.
he's gone. He's gone.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
They're trading him.
He does
I
not want to
think
play
they
with Giddy,
want to
bro.
trade him to the Clippers. They really do.
yeah.
I
I think
He was gonna sign there before he signed in Chicago. They want to send him there. He
Denny
wants to go.
Avdia. Denny Avdia in man. Tonight first trade for the pick of a pick that's getting traded tonight. I feel like a lot more
14th
trades are gonna
pick.
happen tonight.
I
But
hope.
that's a
I
huge
hope.
I think it's gonna be wild.
that really kind of pushes the pace for the Trailblazers rebuild, I feel like.
We haven't seen a lot of trades on draft night in a while. I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah.
You think Denny does that much?
The random ones at 9 p.m. yesterday were fun, bro.
We'll get to those afterwards. But what do we think about this live reaction of a trade, though? What are we about to say,
I
kid?
think that's good. I think you're adding another ball handler around Scoot Henderson.
I think it adds
You're gonna try to open up the floor for him
Ooh.
and
it adds a
find
young
also
veteran.
another person to find shade on Sharp.
What was you about to say, Kate? I keep cutting everyone off.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather have the 14th pick, honestly. I don't think Denny does that much for the Trailblazers, but that's
Was
just
that
my
right?
You're getting Malcolm Brogdon too.
Was that the one we had them getting Cody
Oh,
Williams?
true. Yeah, they're getting Malcolm.
We had them getting Cody Williams in our
Who,
mock.
the Trailblazers?
Oh no, they still have their pick at 7. That's why I don't really care that they lost their pick at 14. They still can get Cody Williams at 7, who we had in our mock. If you shout out to you if you watched it. But we had bro, bro, bro. If you watch that video, you know who our biggest troll of that video was. And we at 14, who did we have them picking? Caleb, do you remember who we had them picking?
Topich.
We had them picking Saloon.
Dude, I think Saloon's going early today. I think we
He's
might
not
hear.
going early. He's some random dude from France. I never heard of
No,
him in my life.
he might go fifth or sixth.
No,
I
he's
think.
not. Also Topich. We were so glad we had him drop super huge in our mock draft, and I forgot he tore his ACL. We didn't even talk about that in our whole entire mock. But
Oh yeah, I forgot
people
about that.
watch that. But yeah, I think that pushes the pace for uh the Portland Trailblazers. Their biggest thing, the biggest reason we had them picking Cody Williams is because they have no wing depth. Like, so
Yeah.
I think that's they're getting a person that has been having success and is still a younger player. I think that and is Loki a pass first player and it's just been stuck in the Wizards shithole. I think the Wizards are absolutely cooked. I think they're trying to get a point guard here. This tells me I think they're trying to get their shit together and they're getting an older point guard with Malcolm Brogdon who can probably who not like the greatest of point guard, but he can definitely put this team in line. And he's also you can still have him play point guard and Poole play shooting guard. Like he has size and good defense. I think that's the biggest thing that they're trying to do here. And I feel like I guess they're even trying to push more into the rebuilding direction than the Blazers. I guess the Blazers more in a retool rebuilding here because the 14th pick, we had Saloon. Like I feel like there's nothing. I feel like they're not gonna be nothing there. But I feel like this is not a top 10 pick, but for a very good player.
You could
Yeah,
use
that's
him as a trade asset too. Oh my bad.
no, you're good.
But yeah, cool trade.
I
Podcast trade.
Yeah,
uh,
hopefully there's a lot more picks being traded. I always love that.
next one, I'll just fly through some ones. Tell me if just say something if you guys have a big thing on them. But Pascal Siakam getting a 4-year max of 189 million. And
Deserve.
I think that's pretty much we all expected that. Um,
Traded during the playoffs.
yeah, I think he was definitely our most consistent player in the playoffs. And Cavs signed Kenny Atkinson. I'm really glad that he's getting reunited with Karis LeVert and Jared Allen. Had their most success under him, and hopefully they can maybe get D'Lo from the Lakers if they have to do a trade at some point. But I don't know. I'd be glad to see the Cavs turn into the old Nets. But I think it's a coach that is a smart coach by a franchise. But Loki, I was hoping they're higher. Loki told us what direction they're gonna go because. This tells me that like he is a coach that has been sitting and stewing on these like very competitive contending benches as an assistant coach. So he used to be a development coach. So I'm very interested to see how he is now gonna after he's been sitting on some of these very big benches. Well, he was on the Warriors, correct? And he was on the he was assistant coach for who else? I thought he was on the assistant coach for the Warriors for some time, correct?
I do not recall. I do not remember that.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly don't know.
Man, I'm telling you, he definitely was. But and then that Monty Williams fired. I think we all saw that one coming. And then Chris Finch, the Wolves coach, got a 4-year extension. And then
Yeah, that was deserved.
what I've been telling you even before the offseason's been happening is one of my favorite players that I was interested to see where his market was on the free agency because the one thing we did know was that he was going to get around $70 million, and that is uh Malik Monk goes for 4 years, $78 million back to the Kings. And I thought that was I thought a team could maybe pry him away. I'm glad the Kings got their deal early to secure him because I was here because the Sixers were talking about how he might have been a backup option. So I'm glad they secured their guy early in free agency. I'm glad that all of these coming back to their teams like are happening early in free agency. But I'm glad the trades are happening also early. I feel like we're gonna get the changes in free agency, signing to different teams later in free agency. We're just gonna get the signing backs right now. But the biggest sign back we had OG declining his $19 million option for $212 million. I'll stop on this one. What are you guys' take on this one? We also have the Knicks trade. I guess I'll stack this. So we'll do our Knicks segment here. We have just the Knicks bringing back OG Anunoby, and the Knicks also trading 5 first-round picks, 2 second-round swaps, 1 swap, and Bojan Bogdanovic. I've done a lot of talking, so I'll let you guys have the entire floor. What do y'all think about this new coming back with just completing the Villanova Knicks?
It is indeed the Villanova Knicks, is what I would like to say. Welcome back, Villanova Knicks. There's OG. Welcome back, OG, bro.
They won. I
By
think
the
they
way,
won. They won 2 championships in college, right? I think they could win a
yeah,
champ. They could win an NBA championship with this team. They could.
yeah.
I think that's how deep the Knicks are, and that's how well their chemistry is together. And I think that it was an overpay for Mikal, but not an overpay if they want to win a championship, which they definitely do. And everyone saw Mikal going to this. They were like, come on, just you're right there in Brooklyn, just come here. Just come to New York.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like I feel like none of this is an overpay. We might look at it just for as a lot, but I think it will help out the Nets because I think a lot of this will help out the Nets, which is good. I think which is why it's a somewhat fair trade. But I think the Knicks did exactly what they were supposed to do. Right after OG signed to the Knicks, we immediately got reports that he had other max contract offers. So like you did exactly what you wanted to do. You did not if the price is the max, then you did not overpay if other it's his price is max. But I think we the Grizzlies offered 4 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges at like the trade deadline. They did not take it. So this is I don't I think it's a lot, yes, but I think it's the perfect price and the perfect price that you take to build a more sustainable run for your playoffs next year. Caleb, what
Yeah,
you
if everyone's healthy, they could do it.
Caleb hasn't said a
They could do
word. Look,
it.
Caleb's sitting over there.
Sorry,
Caleb,
I'm just
you haven't
trying
even
to
shown the audience your background yet. At least Eddie's we can like read.
all right, yeah, it is Luka Doncic reaches top 500 in Overwatch 2, which is actually a real thing. It's not just like a joke. But
By the way, I just got
back
McDonald's.
to the Knicks. I mean, yeah, last year they made that deep playoff run, and you could tell that they were just maybe like a step or two away. So I mean, yeah, they had to go ahead and re-sign their best players, which they've done, and then go ahead and basically trade their near future for the sake of winning a championship now. So, I mean, yeah, I agree. It was just the right move. They just have to. I mean, they can't just wait and run it back with the same team next year. They definitely needed some additions, needed a little bit more talent, and they've done that, so I'm guessing they'll be contenders for these next few years.
Yeah, I think they definitely will. They definitely have they have their ties. I think like in the next 3 years, it's gonna be interesting because then like these players are gonna get a little bit older. I feel like one of these players has. I mean, knock on wood, don't put it down for anyone, but this is a very team. Like this is a lot of guys that you're counting on to be healthy at the right time. It's not just like you're counting on your top end guys to be healthy at the right time. You're counting on your entire team. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys last for numerous years. But I think these guys also, like, if they don't have the success, like this is a team that is okay with like staying together and like coming back year after year. This is like it's not the ranked Rainbow Six Siege team that just quits after one game. They're gonna this is a team that like will come back and bounce back every single time. I feel like we're not gonna hear like bad locker room stories about this. Like that goes like that we take it out for a lot for granted. Like a lot of times when we build these super teams in our head, we build these really good teams. Like the biggest thing is like, okay, how will these guys actually interact with each other? How will they actually play on the basketball court? And I feel like this, like when you are paying this big of price, it's a no brainer because you know these guys are like gonna play good together.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
fucking ball out.
I agree. And then when you think about most college teammates, especially in basketball, it's usually just guys that are one and dones. But if I'm right, I think like pretty much all these guys stayed at least 3 years. So they like went to school with each other and for multiple years. It wasn't just a one and done like they went to Kentucky or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have that chemistry with each other for sure.
yeah.
They literally hopped on a FaceTime call. I don't know if any of y'all saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean
a funny picture.
they're like all buddies.
Yeah. The I will show my jersey now. Do you have your guesses, Caleb?
Uh Bronny,
That was a horrible guess.
you
That
got
was
the
absolutely
the
so bad.
Bronny
It is
Sierra
it is
Cannon jersey.
Thunder, OKC, Kevin Durant jersey. The Rockets traded
Mm,
some picks to get some better picks to prepare to trade for Kevin Durant is the biggest rumor and the biggest thing
mm-hmm,
that has me hyped. I just
mm-hmm.
love how I was explaining to my girlfriend how like a lot of these guys like when they like traded and like when I watch all these podcasts, they talk about how they have to put their kids in like different like schooling programs. Sometimes it's just easier to leave your kids in the city that you first got drafted to. Sometimes if you're a really good player, you can have your family kind of hop around. But like it's just always super fun to see a off season with Kevin Durant because it is literally him and hoops is what he cares about, and he does not give a damn what city he plays in. He is going to find his way to wherever the hell he thinks he has a really good shot to play basketball. So I think the Rockets, depending on how much their price is to give up, I think it'd be idiotic if you were to bring him over there without Sengun or Jabari, and maybe even I feel like I don't know, like the asking price is gonna be interesting because like you're gonna have to give up something, but like we have seen when KD wants to leave, like when a star wants to leave, your asking price kind of drops. And I feel like I don't know if that does a domino effect for Devin Booker, but I think Kevin Durant maybe going to the Rockets could be the biggest stir of the offseason.
Do
I
you
just
think
don't. I
he
don't
was
see it happening.
pivotal to the Suns team?
What?
Do you think he was an essential player of the Suns team this past season?
He was their best player, easily, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would they trade him to the Rockets? It doesn't make sense to me. If anything, they should be trading Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Trade Bradley Beal. He has no trade out clause. He's just literally gonna end up in a situation that might honestly just be like the Wizards. Like if if push comes to shove, like you might have to trade for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, and I would probably take like Cam Whitmore, and like you probably get some picks, and
Bill
match
Brooks on the
that
Suns.
would match the contract, and then that you'd be bringing in that, and then you would trade Devin Booker to wherever location he would, and then you would have whatever haul you're coming with that, and then that would just be your rebuild plus uh uh Bradley Beal. So he'd pretty much just be in an
What's
exact same.
do the Suns have a pick tonight? First round?
I don't think they do. I think they traded.
Yeah, I don't think they
Really?
do.
Oh no, that's not true.
No
We
first round pick?
traded their pick. We drafted for them, right? I remember because I was like, this is the team that needs it.
I thought it was like 16 or some shit. So someone check.
I'm looking at our mock draft to see who we drafted. But I'm not even seeing a Suns pick in here. Caleb, do you remember them having a pick?
Oh,
Oh, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We picked
what is it?
we took
What pick is it?
Yavis Missy, from the center from Baylor. Remember him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Picked
Okay.
him at 22.
At what? 22.
But it's not like it's just like that's gonna really help their team because they're suck ass. But like if you were any other team, you would not really want to be banking on the 22nd pick to boost your team.
And the Rockets have like
That's not how you build a franchise, I feel like at all.
Yeah, no.
the Rockets have a top 10 pick.
I
Yeah.
think so.
This
Isn't it
man
like 4?
this man is so
I don't
interested
even
on the
know.
draft now.
Oh, should we move into the draft
The
segment?
Rockets have the third pick.
What's happening here? The
The
third
Rockets
pick.
really have the third pick.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
duh.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna just go into our next big thing. So this is gonna be Eddie's segment. We're gonna be drafting a team. So you're gonna be making a starting five. So I don't want you to pick your 5 favorite guards out of the NBA draft because that team's gonna be ass. I want you to pick a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. You're gonna make an actual starting five out of this NBA draft. So who would like to have I'm gonna have Caleb take the first pick.
Oh wait, so we're doing an actual draft?
Yeah, so you're gonna have the first pick of this.
Mhm.
So are you gonna take a point guard, shooting guard? Because if you take the best point guard, then it might be good. It might, you know.
I'm gonna defer to the last pick.
No,
All right, fine.
you're Mr. Draft Expert.
All right. With the first pick,
I'll have Mike go third, and then Eddie will be last. But then Eddie, you have back to back. Oh, actually, I'll have back to back. I want.
Let's chill.
yeah, we'll go what
Wait,
like
does anyone know if
I
there's
won't have a pick for a
probably
while.
basketball?
Huh? What did you say?
I'm chilling. Don't worry.
You
All
chilling?
right.
Is there a
Most
place
of
where I
the-
can look at the whole draft class?
Yeah, you can look up. You can just look up a mock, or just look up a draft. We're actually about to go to break.
All right, yeah, we'll just start it after break then.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna let y'all look up some mock drafts and stuff. But
Oh, I'm ready.
we're good.
Well,
Thank you for watching the first half of the video. We're gonna go to break.
Break time.
Have
Fuck,
we
I got burgers.
Alrighty, welcome to back. We're gonna be drafting our teams. It's gonna be Caleb, Mike, Eddie, and then me, and then it's gonna snake back around. We're gonna do a snake draft for this one. So Eddie, Caleb, who will you be taking for the first pick of this?
I don't necessarily like either of these prospects the most, or I guess top two.
You have the first pick. You can literally take whatever prospect.
you gotta like
you
one
want.
of them.
But I'm gonna
You
have
gotta like
to
one
just
of them.
take a no. I'm talking about between Rasasher and Sar. I don't necessarily love either one of them, but I just feel like I gotta take them since I have the first pick.
Okay.
But give me
It's coming to the pressure, I see.
Sar. I like Sar a little bit more. I feel like his ceiling is a little bit higher.
Look at that guy. See what happens when we draft him? You like that little animation?
Yeah, it is a nice little animation.
Sexy little animation. So are you where do you think you'll be running him at? The point guard, shooting guard, or power forward, do you think?
Probably just scheme him at the power forward.
Okay.
He's 6'11". I can put a bigger guy at center, so I'll keep him at the 4.
Hey, Mike, what you got?
I got the second pick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take Donovan Clingan.
Oh my!
I'm gonna take Donovan Clingan. Won a
That's Eddie's
championship.
guy.
I think he'll be good.
Starting with
He'll be a solid role player.
starting with the center, I see.
Yes.
Eddie, clearly that sounds like that was your pick. How you feel?
I mean, do you see what's going on back here?
So who are you gonna have to settle with now?
All right. Give me Sar, I guess.
No,
Wait.
Sar's gone.
He already
Yeah,
went.
you took Sar? Oh, then give me Rocher.
What do you like about him?
Well, isn't he the top overall pick?
Yeah, he's projected to be, but it might be
Well, there you
clinging.
go. It might be
I've been hearing
clinging,
some
but
rumors. I don't know. I don't think there's any way Grizzlies are getting clinging.
well, I don't think so either. But
Okay, it's me coming
we'll
off
see.
back.
We'll see tonight.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
we know who you're
go.
gonna pick. I'm. Let me just say it. Oh,
Okay,
wait, I guess we have two picks, so I might mix
Everybody
it
knows.
up.
yeah.
Buzelas.
Matas.
I know you love Matas.
I think it's just so easy. I think my two favorite prospects are here, and I don't care that I'm building my team around it. I'm gonna go with Modest at my small forward. I think this is gonna be a guy that
Oh wait, I know. I definitely know your next pick too.
yeah, yeah. I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. And then we're gonna go with my boy from Tennessee,
Dalton
Dalton,
Connect.
Dalton Knecht, who averaged 21 points. I mean, this man was a pure bucket in college. 6'5". They have him at small forward, but I'm gonna be running him at my shooting guard. He plays a little bit like D Book. I'm hoping that he goes to a team that needs some scoring. It's gonna go back now to Mike.
No, I thought it's Eddie, isn't it?
Oh, it
Yeah,
really
ain't it me?
I'm sorry. Yes, it goes back to Eddie. My fault.
We got my boy. Honestly, he reminds me a lot of the Currys, honestly. My boy from Duke, the TikTok famous Jared for the guard.
Okay, Jared McCain.
Mm-hmm.
Go running your point guard. So your team's looking like Zachary Richard and Jared McCain as your point guard. Interesting.
Yes.
All right.
Is it
I
me
don't know.
now?
I don't know if he's quite Steph Curry, but
Goes to Mike.
He got shades and elements, embers.
All right. Uh, I'm taking Stephen Castle, another UConn. I'm just gonna take the whole UConn team.
He's taking the whole
Did
UConn
they
team.
did win a championship? You're gonna run him at the point guard or at the shooting guard? He's been wanting to run the point guard, but I think his better fit is at the shooting guard. Where are you gonna run him at on this?
We'll see. He's got the height. He could run the two.
could you
See how
scroll
he.
down a few guys? I just want to see who else is on the
Yes,
board.
sweetheart.
I'll put him. I'll put him.
Okay.
You
I'll
can
put him
him.
at the one.
You can
I'll
put
put
him
him
at
at the one.
sweet. You can draft.
All right. So this is pretty easy for me. I got two picks in a row. Can you go back to the? Okay. Well, I don't love Reed Shepard, but you can't deny that he's maybe the best shooter in the whole draft. And I mean, he's projected to go number 3, so people see something in him. So I'll take Reed Shepard, throw him in at my shooting guard,
Okay.
and then at point guard, I'm gonna take my favorite prospect in the whole draft and put him at point guard, and that's Devin Carter.
I like it. Man averaged 19 points and then how many rebounds? I think I'm blocking it. Eight rebounds.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, he's a monster at 6'2". Okay. I like those those are really two good picks. It goes back down to Mike.
Uh, I will take Cody Williams.
I really
Good
like
pick.
that pick. I
I'll
really
run him at my two.
Okay.
Okay, you're going for defense. I really like it. Okay. Going down to Sir Edward Scissorhands.
I like this pick. See me, my guy center here. He his presence vertically on the court and on the floor is
Okay.
impeccable this past semester.
Oh,
And I'm going with the boy Kalel Ware.
Oh my
Did I
god.
say that right?
oh, yeah. He can shoot the ball. I really liked him at Indiana. Not who I thought you were going to pick at all.
Yeah, I really thought you
I
were gonna
literally
say
had the
Zach
guy's name
Edey.
that I thought already halfway typed into my notes. But Khalil Mack,
Damn.
one of the best players. I mean, I think one of
Did
the
you
best.
think I was gonna pick Jared?
No.
Okay, it goes on to me here.
I know you want Tyler Kolek so bad.
Here is where I'm going to take. I got 2 picks here, so I'm gonna pick. I think for the biggest sleeper that we've been having here, Rob Dillingham. It's just a pick for me to run my point guard, and then fuck it.
I mean, yeah, you have. There's really no other centers besides him.
Yeah,
I mean, you could throw a power forward at center.
He might go
I
crazy
was thinking,
in
I
the
was
league.
thinking Tristan Da Silva, but I have so much offense. I just want Zach Edey to be that backline of defense.
Nah, it's fine. Just pick the Silva.
I already picked them.
All right, who? It's Eddie now.
Yeah, you missed that pick, Zach Edey.
You pick Zach Edey?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna pick.
Oh, I honestly
And,
had that up next. I had that on the docket.
and then I picked Rob Dillingham with my other pick.
With
So do you
that,
have 5?
I'm just waiting for my power forward
Oh, okay.
when we come back down.
Oh
with
yeah,
that, with that, I think I'm also gonna pick another forward.
Oh yeah, you guys want to do? You guys want to do a 6-man or just starting 5?
Fuck it, I'm down. I don't give a fuck.
we can just do. I don't. Yeah, we can do 6-man. We got the draft starts soon though.
True.
Yeah, it does. We gotta watch.
Okay, your pick, Edward.
I think I like this. I like Ryan Dunn from Virginia. He's a sophomore, averaging 8 points.
He plays very similar
Very
to
good defensive style.
DeAndre
I
Hunter.
think I was gonna say yeah, Andre Robertson. What are your thoughts on?
And
Yeah, that
are you
aspects
having
like
him as
that.
on the shooting guard? I'm guessing for you then.
Yes, with yeah, I could take it.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna take the other guy from France. I'm gonna
Oh,
butcher
you
his
let's
name.
go.
Loon?
Yeah,
Salute.
yeah.
He's got potential.
T Jane Saloon.
Oh
Gonna
lordy.
be
Yeah.
the face of the NBA one day.
This is in our draft video. We called this the next Dalal Koulibaly. So take that as you will.
Koulibaly went like 6th though.
And
All right, now back to me with my 2 picks. Could you go to centers for a second?
such a baby.
All right, yeah, I don't want any of these
Issy,
guys.
Bana, Magbabgaba, Quinton.
All right, go to power forward. I know who I want.
Wait, why is
All
powerful
right.
so small forward? That's crazy.
So I think a lot of people would go Filipkowski here, maybe Bobby. This is actually tough. I forgot Filipkowski was still there. All right, give me Filipkowski. He's a little bit safer than Deron Holmes.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And then I'll throw him at my
Center.
center power forward. Doesn't
Yep.
really matter.
Yep.
And then I just have a small forward left. However, I'm going to run 3 guards with no small forward, and I am going to take Bub Carrington from
Ooh!
Pittsburgh. I love the I just love this guy. I think he's gonna actually be a really good NBA player. He averaged what, like 15, 6, and 6 as a freshman. in
Yeah.
college.
Wears long sleeves.
Yeah, he's got everything it takes to be a successful NBA player. I'd rather have him than De Silva, honestly.
I loved Silva. But next going down back to Mike for your last pick.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna take Ron Holland. Give me Ron
Yeah,
Holland a
that's a
second.
good pick.
That's a good pick. You're really a well-rounded team. Man, your team is built on defense. Okay.
My team would actually be really bad now that I think of it. I'm pretty sure my 1, 2, and
Eddie.
3 are 6-1, 6-2, 6-3.
Yes, I know. You're cooking that.
What do
Nah.
I got to fill? My last
You
Pick,
got power
pick
What do I
forward.
have?
Bobby.
A power
You
forward?
you need Bobby.
Fuck it. I ain't taking no power forward. I'm taking Terrence Shannon Jr.
Pick a point
Who?
guard.
Terrence Shannon Jr., the
Oh,
Illinois
gas,
senior.
gas
Oh,
pick.
that's
Gas.
actually yeah, he's very good.
Your team also has no size, but gas pick, gas pick.
Shout out your boy. Averaging 23 points. Goddamn.
Yeah, all I need is a power forward. I don't know why you guys kept sleeping on my boy, not Bobby, but Deron Holmes the second. My man
Dude,
averaged
yeah,
points as well,
he's
and
so good.
so Deron Holmes, I think, is the easy pick here to finish out my team. So,
Yeah.
in the comments, tell us who you think who won. I'll go over the teams. First we got Caleb's team, Devin Carter. Then he got Reed Shepard, Bob at the small forward. Oh my goodness.
That's 6-3.
Star, and then Kyle Filipowski. We are eating that team defensively. Oh my goodness. And then Mike taking the defensive players of the draft in Castle, Cody Williams, Ron Holland, Saloon, and then Donovan Clingan. And then Eddie taking Jared, the TikTok star, Zach Richashar, Ryan Dunn, Terrence Shannon Jr., and Khalil Ware. And then I'm going Rob Dillingham, Dalton Connect, Mattis, Deron Holmes, and then Zach Edey to be that big pillar of defense for my team.
Oh, we forgot to do 6 men.
It's fine. It's fine. I already just named off our whole. We're not going back.
It would fill it. Wait, I need to fill my roster.
Yeah, you need to get that small forward. Nah, we eating your team on defense.
All right, I get
But wait,
Bobby.
wait. Before we go, we haven't had that much time of just down chill talking time before the podcast just abruptly ends. But on some real stuff, Eddie has his mic muted, but I was gonna say I caught up on the boys. Not really. I finished season
Yes.
finale of
Wait. What do you mean you caught up? Did you
Mike,
watch
have you watched
Gen
the
V?
boys?
Dude, hell yeah, I've been watching the boys.
Mike, it's
Are you
been
watching the
I've
boys?
been,
so good.
Don't
dude,
don't
I've
tell
been
me don't tell
liking
me
this
season four. You're not
season.
telling me season four. But
It's been
Wait, did
good.
you watch Gen
okay,
V?
but basically, huh?
Did you
Yeah,
finish Gen
I
V?
watched Gen V.
I need to watch Gen V next. That's what I'm gonna watch next.
It
Mike,
was good. I
have you
like
watched
Gen
that?
V. That was
Mm-hmm.
good.
Caleb, you been watching it?
Watching what?
The boys.
No,
Caleb
I
just plays
literally
Fortnite.
I live,
We
breathe,
all, you
sleep
watch that part. You
Fortnite.
basketball
watch the one.
24/7. I've never watched
And
another
Fortnite.
TV show in my life.
And Fortnite.
I go to those Fortnite festivals.
I
Yikes.
just haven't. I don't know. I never really got into the boys, honestly. I think I watched like the first couple episodes of the first season.
Well,
It's
I
good.
could not believe the ending of season 3. That shit was crazy. I feel like I'm caught up to where I can just talk about it to where it won't be spoilers. But I don't know how the hell Maeve didn't die in that explosion. That really doesn't make any sense.
Bro, why are you spoiling this for me?
Bro, who is Maeve?
I literally can't watch the show anymore because you said that. Oh, did somebody just say
Damn,
something
maybe you
bigger?
should watch the show, bro.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I
That's why
will.
I said. I said it's been old. It's been old enough to where I feel like I caught up to where I feel like I can say stuff. But I'd be mad if someone said something about season 4 because that's not like it's not old enough yet, you know. I couldn't believe that the end of season 3 is literally the meme. Like that's low key crazy.
Hmm.
Where it's like Ray just
Yeah,
leaves that dude's face and they're all like, "Yippee!"
yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I was surprised that was the meme. That was low key crazy.
No, that's been. I think that was one of the greatest like scenes.
The one thing that really,
Putting with the
one thing that
boys.
I just have not gotten for the whole entire show. One thing I was so sad to see Noir die like that. That was tough. And then,
Yeah, yeah. No, that was rough to see
and
him
then,
die
Yeah,
like that.
and then the
they did
lady
it completely
device,
different from
the
because
lady
the
from
boys originally was a
device.
book, but they did it completely differently
Yeah, they
from that.
did. It's
What happened?
very different from the comics.
What he do in the
Hmm.
comics?
So, like at the end, he, like Black Noir was a clone of Homelander.
Homelander, yeah,
Yeah, and he was the one who like killed Butcher's kid and like, or no, killed Butcher's
good
wife
bunch of
and
shit.
um, impregnated her and did all
Yeah,
that shit. He was the one who did all the bad things.
Yeah,
That's kind of their twist to end their version of the boys, but it's like everyone
but it's
thought it was
different.
so dumb and lame.
Yeah,
That's definitely not the route that they're going.
yeah. No, I really like this.
no, I don't think so.
I really, really
I
like.
think
It.
well, season 5 is the last season, this upcoming season. That I think they
Yeah, that's what I
finished
heard.
writing.
Season five
I
is the
heard
last
it's done
season.
being written, and they're casting people.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna do like spin-off shows, I'm
I
assuming.
think there might be another season of Gen V after season 5, boys.
I think they already said they're doing season two. I thought they were recording it. Or
I didn't know if it was confirmed or
they're
not. I
already
didn't see
it's in
that.
production already.
That'd
But
be sick.
that one actor passed away, so
Yeah,
they
they're
gotta
gonna write that
rewrite
in
it.
somehow. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's sad.
I'm a. Oh, I don't know why I have to keep sharing this, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and it's been funny to see all the Star Wars fans really pissed about Acolyte.
why is it bad?
I've heard it's so bad.
They apparently
You've
are
been watching it?
it's been like it's just been going against lore like crazy. I literally just saw that they brought back Key Monday, and then I saw that like the episode literally dropped, and then like Wikipedia was like literally changing like stuff that like already lore written stuff that like they like changed like Key Monday's like birthday like the day the show aired. Like you could literally like sit there and watch Wikipedia being like changed.
Changed. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's kind of crazy. Yeah, so a lot of Star Wars people are pissed because it's like, so it's like they're just teaching a lot of things with the Force, and then they're just like apparently like in the in the beginning of the first movie, the Phantom Menace, they think that the Sith haven't been around for 1,000 years, and now like there's this group of Jedi people fighting a Sith, but in secret from the Jedi Council. So it just really it's kind of weird. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't give my fullest opinion on it. But I just know like the really diehard Star Wars fans and the people that I like that watch it, and the people that really like the George Lucas content don't like it. But
Yeah, I've also heard the writing is like not good at all.
uh,
Just like very boring.
yeah, have you watched the Game of Thrones? I mean the not the Game of Thrones.
The House of the Dragon?
I
Dude,
need
yeah, season two's been good.
how many episodes of it? Two are out, or
There's been two.
I need to watch that. Caleb was like, "Damn, I don't watch no television."
I do. I just don't watch those shows, I guess.
Oh, you watch Star Wars
They're
Hunters? Who
gas.
play?
No, I never really got into Star Wars. I never really got into Game of Thrones. Yeah. Also,
They're
my
gas.
phone is at 1%, so I might be gone.
What are you
Not
into?
by choice.
Making that bean burritos?
With my iPhone.
I said, what are you into?
What am I in?
Yeah,
Oh, what am I?
You gotta let the audience know a little bit more about who Caleb really is besides just hoops.
I don't know. I've been so busy. I haven't really watched a lot of shows. I don't know. To be honest, I've just been watching a lot of movies on Netflix.
All right, well,
Well,
movies.
movies.
I don't know. Let's see.
You lying?
I don't want to like. I feel like I'm just exposing myself. Okay, I watched a documentary about Yogi Berra. I'm sure you have a card of him on MLB The Show.
I actually don't, but I do know who that is.
I feel like he's not in the show for some reason.
All right, because you better tell me something crazy that he did.
Um, he was just a very good baseball player. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, I thought you were
I
about to tell
can't
me something.
remember the
I thought you were about to
specifics.
tell me something horrible, like he like stabbed like 4 people in his baseball career or something crazy.
I mean, let's see. Well, he caught a perfect game in the World Series. This is actually crazy. So he caught a perfect game in the World Series, the only perfect game there's ever been. And when I say caught, I meant he was the catcher for the whole game. So he caught the pitcher. And that was the only perfect game there's ever been in the World Series. And then basically he had this huge fallout with the Yankees. Um, and then he didn't go to Yankee Stadium for
You're
like
losing Mike.
I want to say it was like 10 or 20 years. And then he goes back. He has
Time? He goes back in time.
he goes back to Yankee Stadium and the guy, the catcher of the game asked Yogi Berra if he can use his glove to catch the first pitch of the game that was being thrown out by the guy who threw the perfect game in the World Series in the 60s. So he throws out the first pitch of the game to the guy with Yogi Berra's glove. And then in that game, the pitcher uh, threw a perfect game. I know
Damn.
that was probably explained about as badly as it could be, but I hope you understood it.
Hey, the catcher that caught the only perfect game in the World Series, his pitching mitt got used for the first pitch of the game, and that game resulted in a full perfect game pitched.
It was Yogi Berra's first game back at Yankee Stadium in like 20 years. And then they threw out the first pitch. He was wearing a Yogi
Damn.
Berra's glove. And then the guy that was pitching that day also threw a perfect game, which like rarely ever happens in baseball.
Tell me how come the most talking that you've done in this podcast is about this bullshit?
I don't know. I guess I like
I
to
do not
listen.
watch baseball, bro.
You're losing Mike, nephew.
I know that's what I didn't want to elaborate.
No, you told your story good.
No, I don't know. I was trying to think of other movies I watched. Have you guys ever seen the movie Casino?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a gas movie.
Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of movies like that. I just can't think of them off the top of my name. Just like a lot of like 70s,
Goodfellas,
80s. Yeah, Goodfellas.
gas movie.
Yeah, just stuff
Have
like
y'all
that.
seen Now You See Me or Now You See Me Too?
I haven't seen those actually.
The movie with like
Those
the
on
magic
streaming
movie.
service?
Yes.
What streaming service they on? I'll literally add them to my list right now.
I think one of them is on Netflix. I don't know if the second one is on Netflix though.
I'm mad that
But
Sicario.
they're coming out with a third one.
Hey,
And I'm really
that's
hyped
my.
for that.
I need to still watch that Sicario too.
Oh God, I gotta go. My phone is actually dying.
I hope it does.
All right.
Doo-doo.
Until
All right,
until next
we'll end
time.
the episode here. Thank you for staying and watching this behind the scenes talk. Oh, and there's Sir Caleb.
There's Caleb.
Enjoy the draft, gentlemen. I'll be texting you if there's some crazy trades that go on, and I'll be writing
Absolutely.
our new script as it goes on.